Okay. Rockin'. Hello, everyone, and sorry for the slightly late start today. I'm also going to just have to check really quickly that the stream's actually properly started because my flight was delayed this morning, and so I just got home a little late. And so I'm just running a little bit behind. Today, we're going to be working with Apache Beam. I know often this channel is more focused on the Spark-related ecosystem, but I think it's fun too. And so that's what we're going to be starting on today. Okay, looks like the YouTube stream is up, and I have the chat window. There we go. I have the chat window up, and I'm going to get the Twitch chat window up as well. Oh, that's not good. The chat window keeps failing. Sorry. Well, I guess I can monitor the YouTube chat window on my computer, and we'll monitor the Twitch one on my phone instead of how we normally do it. That'll be good. Okay. So I have coffee. I have a vague idea of what it is I want to do. And we're going to start with going and looking to see if there's a JIRA for what it is we're trying to accomplish today. And I'm not actually super sure if there is or is not. So we're going to do some poking around in there. And then if there isn't, I'm going to make a JIRA, and then we'll start writing some of the code. What my plan for today to work on is trying to make it easier for people to plumb through dependencies into Apache Beam. And this is, I think, really important and useful because we see a lot of this pain in the Spark world already, which gives us a good sign that now that we're supporting sort of Dockerized Python, we should try and address these issues because other projects have run into them as well. And the other part is that I've run into them while trying to make some demos work. And so that's, a pretty good sign if you run into the issues with just like generic demo level stuff. It's probably a real thing that you want to address. So let's go ahead. This is just some random thing. We're gonna go and bring up Jira over here. And that's cool. Oh, it doesn't like my password. That's weird. I have a lot of passwords, so let's go to our fun password manager. I think this one is my primary account on issues.apache.org. Looks like it probably is. Yep. I should figure out why it keeps taking me to the dashboard for my old company. But that's all right. Okay, so this is the ASF Jira. Right now this is showing the Spark ones, but we can actually just go ahead and search for Beam, for example, and we will find the outstanding Beam issues. Okay, smart queries. Project equals Beam. So let's try searching for Python dependencies. My spelling is kind of crap though, so if nothing comes up, okay, well, so we can go ahead and project equals Beam. This could be related to what it is we want to do. Python SDK harness image contains SDK and dependencies. Oh, resolved. No. This is related. Let's take a look. It's part of a Flink runs portable pipelines umbrella Jira, so there might be something under there. Yeah. Fixed dependency how. Yeah. Let's go ahead and status equals open. So, oh wait, wait, I'm probably still in talking mode, not live mode. Okay, sure. Sorry about that. This is the Jira page that I'm talking about. And so I'm searching for Python dependencies. The project is Beam and the status is open. And we're looking to see if there's a Jira for what it is that we're planning on working on today already. And if there isn't, then we'll go ahead and make one, and then I'll name my branch as such. It doesn't look like there is okay, let's go over yeah, okay. So I'm gonna make a Jira issue here, and it's going to be create. It's Beam. It's an improvement. The priority is, I'm gonna say minor, because it's useful, but it doesn't block anything in particular. Add. Oh, hello. I know nothing about this, and it looks complicated. I mean, it could seem complicated for sure. Jira is not the easiest tool to get started using, but once we create the issue to just track it and let other people know what we're working on, we'll go into some sort of more regular Python code and some Docker stuff as well, which I'm not super experienced with. Like I do a lot of Python, but I do very little Docker, so I'm going to be looking up the documentation as we go and figuring out what the best path forward is. And same thing with some of the Gradle documentation, I think. Add support for, add support for users, specifying requirements.txt for their Python portable container. And so this is going to be Python. No, okay. SDK-py-core, or is it going to be over here? It might be portable. No, okay. SDK-py-core sounds about right. I'm going to see if it'll let it assign it to me. It looks like it will. So it's pretty common that Python packages, that Python scripts require extra dependencies. Even the TFMA example. Let's write out the full one. TensorFlow model analysis example requires a different version of TF than the one. Oh, cool! Yay! I'm happy there's someone around to help with the Docker stuff. That's really great, because I have no idea what I'm doing, and so that'll be super exciting, and this life can get even easier. Thank you, friend. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Then the one we install by default, while users can roll their own container or edit the Docker file. It would probably be useful to provide an easier path to integrating their dependencies. What else would we want to say in the description here? We've given a pretty clear justification of why we think this is important. We've talked about what the alternative is and why I don't think it's the greatest. We can mention another alternative. Could be a simple script. Oh, right there. That's the other one. while we support automatically installing the dependencies at runtime on the workers, this can be very slow, especially for things like TensorFlow, Arrow, or other numeric heavy code. Another alternative could be a simple script to augment the existing base image. Yeah, cool. So these all, so I'm going to go ahead and create this issue. And we've got this issue here, Beam 4833. And if you want to see the sort of example, so how am I doing today? I'm good. I've got coffee, and coffee makes me happy. And then I will hopefully soon have working software, and that makes me happy too. Oh, I have to update the title a little bit. Okay. Sorry. Echo Apache Beam plus portable Python dependencies. And it goes into review info.txt. And yay, okay, cool, that's updated. I normally remember to do that pretty much exactly as the end of the stream is coming up. So that being said, this is inside of mentionbot, and so we're going to need to go over into the Beam directory. Let's check what branch I'm on, master, okay. That being said, there were some things that I did yesterday in the live stream. YouTube, I think that was yesterday. Yeah, it was. So in yesterday's live stream and the day before, there was an impromptu updating of TF transform example on Apache Beam, and the one before where we sort of manually hacked into the Docker file, copying over this extra requirements.txt. And it's certainly not to do it, but it's probably an okay commit for me to start from, but I don't know if I pushed it. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and take a look. And let's see what branches I have pushed to my Beam repo. Oh wow, this is a lot of branches. This does not look, none of these look like the demo branch that I had yesterday. So I'm going to grab my laptop really quickly, and I'm going to push that demo branch up so that we can roll with that. Just give me 1 second. Oh, and Boo can also come with me. Super happy fun times. This is Boo. She traveled with me to OzCon and Korean Amsterdam this week. So she's had a lot of travel and is a little tired. Also, just like I am. Turns out that doing 2 demos makes you kind of sleepy. And so I'm just logging into my Corp laptop where I have what branch am I on? OzCon demo. Okay, git push. Setup stream origin OzCon demo. Okay. Git def. Diff. Okay. Sorry, it's just gonna take a second. My shoulder's really killing me from all this travel. I don't know. In theory, I'm going to travel a little less in the second half of this year. Okay, cool. So that looks like everything that we would expect is there. Okay, cool. And we can see the branch just showed up here in GitHub. So I'm going to go ahead, go back over here. I'm going to do a git fetch. I'm going to... Okay, there's a lot of things to fetch. And we're going to go ahead and git checkout. Sorry. Git checkout OzCon demo. Cool. Then I'm actually going to go ahead and go get checkout-b, and we're going to take this Jira title, add support for rec.txt for portable Python for user rec.txt for portable Python. Okay, cool. So we've got a new branch going. I am going to do a Gradle w clean compile, and we're actually going to run this at niceness level 19, just because I don't actually know if I've compiled Beam on this machine. I probably have, but it's probably been long enough that it needs a clean compile. Oh, looks like I probably haven't. I've reinstalled this machine recently. We can see that it's downloading Gradle, and so it's got, this part is going to take a little bit. While that's running, we're going to look at what I did last time, how it's kind of a hack, and I'm going to try and work on making it less of a hack, and that'll be fun and awesome. And there's a few options that we can think about. So let's go get log-p. So what I did for the little hack for my OSCON demo is we just looked inside of target extra rec.txt, copied that into the Docker file. We also copied the permissions. That's not a thing that we want to do. That's going to have to be handled separately. And I also said do not merge hack because, yeah, don't merge this. And this is the command we added at the bottom, which said install these extra pip requirements, and then delete the cache. Huh. It's interesting that we're deleting the cache here rather than after we install the Apache Beam tar.gz. That's a thing. Okay. So the first part is let's go ahead and start with reverting this, because it says do not merge, so we probably don't want to merge that. I'm still going to just keep it for now. We'll squash it down later, but I just want it in my Git history so I can refer to the little bit that I did. SDK's Python Docker file. Okay, so this is a place to start. Do I have an Emacs session open? Yeah, I do. Okay. Oh, right, and this is from a previous live stream where I was working on adding mention bot. There was a request that we make it before I turn mention bot on, so that it doesn't send messages to people who haven't been active for the past year, which totally makes sense, but it's going to take a little bit of work. And so I'll try and get to that later. Okay, cool. So it uses Python 2 stretch as a base image. The maintainer is Apache Beam. These are the native requirements. Here is a giant list of files. Sorry, not files, of Python packages. It's kind of weird that we don't put this in a requirements.txt itself. That might be a thing to look at for another time. It's actually, I'm going to do, would this make more sense as a requirements? Okay, cool. Right, and then we remove the cache, and then we install this, and then, yeah, so I don't know why we're doing that here. It makes sense to remove the cache, I think, because, you know, we're assuming that people are going to have all of their stuff installed, and remove pip cache. Yeah. So yeah, okay, and then we'll do run rmrf pip cache, and this way, you know, regardless of what's there, it'll be installed. We won't be distributing the cache, which would add extra files which wouldn't be used, you know, at actual runtime. Okay. I'm going to actually go ahead and see if I can find other Docker files which use requirements.txts as a starting point. Maybe someone else has done a good job of this. And it's also possible that Ilya has done a good job of this in the Spark project. Looks like I can't spell, but that's fine. Here we go. Yeah, there are a whole bunch of examples about this. So this is exciting. Because, I mean, these examples are, one of them might be right. Yeah, okay. So copy dot / apt. So I want to copy probably, so we could do it in a few ways. Let's look at what our copy command is right now. Let's go up. Copy. Oh, we only interesting. Okay. That's a pretty limited copy though. So what happens if okay, so I'm going to put the copy user defined requirements.txt over. Well, let's start with copying the user defined requirements.txt. Assume there's going to be a user defined requirements.txt, and then afterwards we'll support not having a user defined requirements.txt. And so that'll be an okay starting point. Docker file reference environment variables. Yeah. Yeah, environment variables. Yeah. Oh no, this sets a. Oh, I don't think I want on build. I don't think I want to escape. Docker file arguments. Yeah, what's the best way to do this? -- build arg. They're new in Docker 1.9. What version of Docker do I have? Oh. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, let's look at the builder arguments. Yeah, that sounds not bad. Okay. Wait, what now? An arg variable definition comes into effect from the line in which it's declared, not from the arguments used. For example, the user at line 2 evaluates to some user. The user at line 4 evaluates to what user? Yeah, that's more or less what we want. So, okay, yeah, we could do it either with an environment variable or with a build argument. I think a build argument sounds like the right thing to do. The only thing is going to be figuring out how to plumb the build arguments through from Gradle, but I think this is the right approach, so let's start with that as a thing. Arg user requirements. Python requirements equals, do we want to give it a default value? Is there a way to check if a value is set inside of a Docker file? Check if argument. Okay, Docker check if argument is set. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? No. Oh, yeah, okay. Ugh. No, I hate software. Okay, no, the sensor is not, no, okay. Yeah, so I can't do a copy if here. How would I do a copy based on arg? Well, I guess we can also just straight up search for that. Copy based on argument. Oh, yeah, Docker. Oh, Docker build arg and copy. I mean, this doesn't work if the folder isn't defined, or if the requirements.txt isn't defined. But I guess what we can do is we'll come back to that, and we'll just give this a default value. To-do colon give this a default value that points to an empty rec.txt. That's not great, but that's probably fine. And of course, the wonderful thing about open source is, can I explain why you should let the user choose the requirements path file source? Yeah, so I mean, we could require that the user always has the requirements.txt in like the root directory of where they're building their containers from, I guess. I think it would make more sense to let them specify where the requirements.txt file is. Yeah. I don't know. That's pretty much it. Can let me know if you think that's a reasonable idea or if what I'm doing is a little silly. Like I said, I don't do a lot of Docker, so who knows. So extra underscore, or we'll call this user Python requirements.txt. Run pip install -r/user Python requirements.txt. It seems like an option. Now the tricky thing is going to be figuring out how to let this get passed through. SDK is Python container. I really do not. Well, okay, build.gradle. Cool. Party time. I wonder if there is a Gradle Emacs plugin. Let's install that because I could use syntax highlighting. Emacs Gradle. Well, oh, there's an Alpa Gradle mode. Okay. Alright. Oh, no. Let's package install. Gradle-mode. Cool. Wait, really? This does not look at all syntax highlighted. Huh. Oh, I guess Gradle mode doesn't seem to do any particular syntax highlighting. Okay, well, whatever. That's okay. Oh, interesting. This is the part where it depends on the Go SDK for reasons. Okay. Well, that's an interesting to do. Here is another interesting to do. Why is the Python one depending on? Okay. Well, that's cool. And I don't know. So copy Docker file dependencies. Copy. Docker. Okay. Docker prepare depends on build. Okay. Let's go look at Gradle W. Add command line argument. Project has property. -p is maybe a little bit annoying, but that's okay, I think. Well, okay. So I could plumb this through with a Docker argument. Pass command line arguments to build script. Oh. This seems to be simple. Okay. Except Docker name container image files under build. Okay, where is the Gradle W Docker coming from? Let's go find Gradle W Docker. Are we using the Gradle Docker plugin? We might be. Let's go into a git log. Gradle W-Docker. I'm not looking like it. Well, let's do git log of this. Okay, yeah, git diff, git log -p, SDKs, Python container build.gradle. Okay, into configuration Docker dependency. Oh, configurations is Docker dependencies. Okay. Yeah, sorry that this one has a lot of me just looking stuff up and trying to figure out what's going on rather than just solving it. Or I guess not sorry, but that's just what today is going to be because I haven't worked with this part all that much. Yeah, huh. Well, oh, okay. the Golang stuff in here is just super confusing. System properties, yeah, files. Well, build.gradle. Okay, so here is where we add the initial rule. Let's see if it gives me any particular hints. Let's go take a look at this commit, git log -p. Okay, so we use this plugin. So let's go find this plugin, and then I can look up its documentation. So this is the Gradle Docker rather than Gradle Docker plugin. Okay. Oh, wait, okay. Let's go find this. Who is this? Okay, Palantir, Gradle, Docker. That's interesting. Okay. Docker configuration parameters, name, tags, Docker file, files. Build arguments. Okay, cool. So we are going to go in here. Build arguments. Build args. So we actually probably want to, damn it, dash dash, it's container. What's the build argument? Nope, not what I wanted. That's all right. Python dash requirements $sign Python underscore requirements. Oh, Python. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Only if project I'm going to look for some examples of project has property because it looks like probably what I want. Maybe there will even be some examples here. Oh, cool. Okay. So in the job server, that's where we do some fun stuff. So we're going to go ahead and look at the build. Build.gradle, and we're going to look at the one in job-server. Okay, has property. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and rewrite this. Def def build args. Will this work? Equals project.has property Python requirements. So then we say we're going to do this one. So this is essentially our default value, and then this is the ternary operator, which is a little bit confusing. Otherwise, we just don't actually have any build arguments. Although it looks like def well, let's start with this and see if it works. I guess we'll find out, which is honestly how I do way more of my software development than I really should. Oh, cool, it failed. Oh, compile is ambiguous. Okay. Well, that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and build the Docker container for Python. SDKs, Python. It's like Python? No. Okay, Beam build Python container. My memory is apparently not great. Oh, okay. Now this is Python. Oh, this is just a, god damn it. SDKs, Python. SDKs, Python container. Is there a build.gradle? Boop. Python? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. This is going to resolve a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm expecting the copy stage to fail, I think. Let me go back and check the Docker file again. This is in container. Yeah, because we're gonna try and copy something. We're gonna try and copy a blank string or null. So this step should fail, and that'll be good. And then we'll run it again with something defined, and it actually copies the requirements file. And then I'm gonna drink some more coffee. Yeah, cool. Could make lunch if this is going to be a while. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, this is resolving a lot of stuff. Actually, while this is running, I could make that actually there might even someone else may have already done this. So while this is running, I'm going to go ahead and for the other project that I'm also working on, which is MentionBot, I want to check and see, make a list of all of the sort of people that we shouldn't notify. Make list of lapsed contributors git. No. Okay, get names of contributors. This is not quite what I want. I think, or at least maybe, I don't know, will it tell me when they last contributed? What's the return value? Node ID, followers, starred, type, siteadmin. Gives me the number of contributions, but not how recently they contributed. Oh, well, this is, oh, no. Build awesome list of contributors to your project. You can even, cool. this is actually, this is an npm package, so we could totally actually integrate this. Okay, cool. So this is a thing that we could totally integrate in the long run into the other project. This project, which I'm talking about, the goal of it is sorry, my brain is just running a little slow. Automatically ping potential reviewers. And so I am going to, okay, from date. So this doesn't have before date. But we could probably just fork this and add a before date. Let's do that. Boop. Fork. Oh wait, or mention bot configure. Like there might be a whitelist configuration feature. Configure always notify for paths, user blacklist. Yeah. So I could either modify mention bot to take a whitelist, or I could modify GitHub contributor list to produce a blacklist, to produce the list of only the old contributors. Or actually I could just run it twice and do a diff. That might be less work. Because I don't actually have to write a bunch of code. The whitelist seems like a better approach, although blacklisting, both need updating. Well, it's only temporary, I guess. So let's go ahead. We're gonna clone this repo. Cool. Oh no. Okay. Clone. And we can go and see. Cool. It built the container, or at least it should have. Docker containers? No, Docker images. No, it did not actually build the container. Python container build does not actually build the container. Okay, give me a second. I have it in my other glorious computer. I just wanted. My memory is not great. I'm gonna. SDKs. Oh. Okay. SDKs. Python container Docker. And so we did build, but we didn't do the Docker step. Wait, SDK's Python container is not found in root project Beam. Interesting. SDK's Python. SDK's that should be there. I'm going to do a git stash. It's possible that I screwed up the build file, and that's why it's not happy with me. No. SDK's Python container. Oh, Gradle W dash. Damn it. Okay, cool. Well, we might as well first let it build a regular container, and then I'll do a git stash pop, and we'll build the we'll try and build the one with dependencies included. Drink more coffee. Coffee. So this part, it seems like it's stalled, but it's just because it's actually running native code at this point. So it's just not outputting a lot of stuff. If anyone has questions, now is a really great time. They can be Beam related, they can be Spark related, like pretty much whatever. O slash? I don't know if that's a question. I don't think that's a question. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's supposed to be a person waving. Oh, cool. Sorry. My emoji game is just not up to snuff. Or not emoji. Anyways, yeah. Hi, friends. I take it your stack is Python based. So it's actually complicated. This is work to support Python, but it's a hybrid Python Java project, which is why we're talking about requirements.txt, but it's also why we're using Gradle to build the project, because we normally wouldn't use Gradle for a Python project. It's more of a Java ecosystem tool, and that's why we're just hanging out waiting for this Gradle build to start to rock and roll. The last time, so I'm gonna give it another minute or two before I start really investigating it, but we can do a quick PSAUXF and take a look and see what's going on. Oh yeah, Gradle is indeed better than Maven. I really don't like editing XML files. They do not bring me happiness. So yeah, let's go. Right now it's trying to create a Docker image. Oh, I should shut down this node server. I'm not using it. But okay, yeah. Yes, so it's running Python latest, and right now it's running all of these pip installs, right? And so right now it's pip installing NumPy. Yeah, no. I personally also have not had a lot of luck with Maven. I end up using SBT a lot, which isn't necessarily the greatest. Oh, hey, friend. It's actually afternoon for me here. I'm back on the West Coast for a few hours, and so it's not too late. It's only about 3 o'clock here. Yeah, and yes, I do work at Google. And that's what I do. Oh, and my friends who are in Vegas say that it's now a thunderstorm, so I feel more okay about being a little late. Yeah. So right, yeah, it's doing pip install of NumPy, which is gonna kick off a GCC, and we can see this GCC thread is actually taking 100% of one of my cores, and so that's it. Cool. Yeah. I'm glad you like the Google Java style guide. Despite being a Google, I don't actually know the Google Java style guide all that closely, because most of the work that I do is on open source projects, and so I learned the style guides of the different open source projects that I'm working on. and it's been like about 5. So I haven't actually put any internal code at Google this time around. The last time I wrote internal Google Java code was like probably 5 or 6 years ago, the previous time I worked at Google. Okay, still building our lovely container. Yeah, actually, so I was at OSCON yesterday and some of this morning, but I already left. I left a little bit early to go back and see my wife, and so I'm actually hanging out at home right now today, doing this live stream. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so our container built, and that's pretty awesome. That's cool. Let's do Docker images ls Docker images. Sorry. Okay, yeah, and we can see we have tag is latest here. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to Jeffrey's new stream. Okay, I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna try specifying dash. Oh wait, no, damn it! I expected this to fail. That's sad. Or is it sad? Interesting. Oh wait, no, I did a git stash. Okay, cool. So the fact that it succeeded is not bad. I need to do a git stash pop. Cool. And now I'm going to expect it to fail, which is super exciting. Yeah. And while it's building this time, we can actually go and look at that tweet that's mentioned down below, just for folks who might watch the recording of it and not see that. How do I get... no. Or, well, okay. I'll just go to... yeah. And so... yeah, so this is exciting. Sunday morning and Wednesday night for Chill Tunes, live coding, office hours, brown bags, and pair programming on Twitch and YouTube Live. I really like that people are going beyond regular live coding. I think live coding is also really awesome. Like I think today is pretty fun. But one of the things which I do, which I really enjoy. Oh, cool! And our build failed, so that's more or less what I expected. But while I'm here, I'm gonna talk about the other things that I do really quickly too. Do I swear on stream? Is that where you have to wear the brown bag? Yeah. So. Right. The other thing which I do is these live code reviews, which are maybe a little bit different than what we're doing today, and that's just it's focused on getting more people involved in other parts of the open source process, in addition to just writing code, because for projects like Spark, our real challenge isn't that there's not enough people willing to write code. We have too many people writing code to the number of reviewers we have, and so the challenge is getting more people to help us with the review process, and so that's why I also do those live streams. Okay, but so this is good. This Docker command failed. It was sad, and so now we're gonna try specifying -p requirements -txt equals myrec.txt. Let's say pandas. Okay, cool. So we're gonna kick this off, and hopefully it's not going to fail immediately this time because we actually specified the environment variable. Super hungry. Oh, it wasn't super happy. Okay. Oh, arg requires exactly one argument. Oh, damn it. Okay. Let's go take a look at what I did. Oh, it's not treating this as a to-do. Okay. We'll move the comment up. Let's do this. I don't actually know if this thing installs pandas right now. Oh, it already does. Let's not do that then. Let's pick a different thing to require. What was it called? myrec.txt. myrec.txt. Let's say we want tensor. Let's say we want Jupyter, and actually we don't need Jupyter. What we do need is TensorFlow 1.6.0, because the default package. Actually, yes. I'm gonna check really quickly what the TFMA thing requires. And then that's the one that we'll do, because then we can actually test it with TFMA, which would be useful. Or, I mean, test in quotation marks. Cool. TensorFlow model analysis GitHub. Let's go find setup.py. Oh, someone's calling me. I hope it's not important. If it is, they can leave a message. Okay, what does our friend here depend on? Oh, it actually does depend on Jupyter and TensorFlow transform. Okay, so let's add Jupyter. Okay. That's who was calling me. Okay. Whatever, let's run this, and it should have Jupyter. I hope this works. Or at least fails differently. Okay. Failed to process missing colon in substitution. Okay. This is saying that there's no default value assigned. But we should be able to reference that, so it sounds like it's probably not actually passing this through. Does it print out what Docker command it's actually running? That's a no. Let's go ahead and run this with --. Info level, maybe that'll tell us what's going on. Yep. Okay. Docker, this is the command that it's running. So this is not running the command that I thought it would run. So that's why it's failing. Okay. So sounds like this might have been a problem. Def generate build args, and then we're going to go in here. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Damn it. Let's go back. Oh, okay, that's a new one. Is this the one with the... this didn't have the def. Well... Build args is $. Oh wait, no, I was looking at a different build.gradle file, so let's just go look at job server or job host. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let's give this a shot. See if this runs what we want. Oh, no, it looks like I fucked up my Gradle command again. Okay, cool. Let's take info off. Could not find message. Oh. That's weird. Because that's totally... It said build args, right? Oh, we call... Huh. Oh. Okay. So build args is passed differently than I thought. So then we switch this to... returns, yeah. Okay, let's see if that works. Could not find method $sign. Well, no, okay, so that, four arguments, empty list of empty list. Why is this giving me empty list of empty list? God damn it. Well, first off, this should have... Oh, actually, this is not called requirements.txt. This is called Python-requirements. Okay, does not like the dash. So Python underscore requirements. Okay. Okay. So why is this giving me back a list of a list? Like, I'm just returning an individual list here. I think. Aren't I? That's... What? Oh, what the hell? This ternary operator isn't doing what I thought it was doing? I'm super confused. Okay, well, Gradle ternary. Gradle ternary Elvis. The ternary operator does not. Oh, I hate syntax. Okay. Wait, no, I'm confused. What is the Elvis operator? If sample. Okay, normal ternary operator is this is condition, return sample text or yeah. So wait, why the hell? Oh, God damn it. -- info. Okay. It's not doing anything. Or like it's not passing through the build arguments. Okay, so what the fuck is this? Why is this? Sorry for swearing. Why is this not? Why is this giving me list of list rather than just like cannot find method build arguments? I'm gonna hard code the thing. Let's do that and see what happens. Okay. Okay. Not this one, not this one. Oh, that's a special thing. Okay, build args, an argument map of string to string. Okay, so Gradle W map. How do I make a map in a Gradle? Probably map. Yeah. Okay. So this is it now? Maybe generate build args. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Passing the build arguments through. That's awesome. Yay! And we'll see if this works. Oh, cool. And the answer is no. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Okay. How do I copy an arbitrary path into my Docker file? Docker file, copy full PWD, not PWD, full arbitrary file? I don't know. Arbitrary path, yeah. What's the difference between add and copy? SRC path must be inside the context of the build. You cannot add something. Okay. Cool. So let's go ahead and So what would we do here? User Python requirements.txt, and then files should hopefully be able to be a list. Def generate files. Files. This is getting kind of ugly, but ugly and works is an easier place to move up from than does not work. And oops, nope. God damn it. Nope. Who's that? Okay. What was files? It's ./build. And otherwise, ./build. And I'm gonna double check. Beeping things. No, that's Gradle mode. That's passing commands in. Specifying Docker dependencies. GitHub contributor list. Configuration for mention bot. Oh, God damn it. Did I close? Gradle Palantir. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. I want to check what it expects for files. So in that case, we can give it Python. This is ugly. Let's see if I can put this on a new line. I don't actually know, but I prefer things that don't automatically line wrap. Let's see. If this works, I'm going to be happy. Nope, and it fails. Okay. User Python requirements.txt. Oh, right. Fuck. How do I just... I want to rename it. Files. Oh. So the underlying copy spec can be used. So, okay, I'm going to switch this around then. We'll keep files with this. ./build. Or, sorry. And we'll write a copy spec. Copy spec. Well, let's see what happens. So we're going to copy from Python _requirements into, oh yeah, okay, sorry, dot from dot into well, if this only works on directories, this isn't going to be happy, but that could totally work. I would be happy. So huh. All right, we'll see if the copy spec worked. Man, I'm so hungry. Oh, shit. It copied the files. Okay. That's awesome. I guess I should be less surprised when my software works. But, you know, so it's a pleasant surprise. Cool. We'll wait for it to finish, and we'll keep watching it. Make sure it actually installs what we expect. And then normally the next thing we would do is add a bunch of tests. But since I'm not completely sure this is what people want, the next step, which I'm going to do, is make a work in progress pull request and ask people if this is the approach they want. Because I think it's the right approach, but other people might disagree, and then we can go from there. Assuming that this works, we're gonna test it manually a little bit more first, and then you know, assuming that works, we'll make the work in progress pull request, ask people, and then if they agree, add a bunch of tests, and if they disagree, we'll refactor it and we'll figure out a different way to test it. Yeah, I'm not super sure on the best way to test build flags. We could probably change the Travis config and have it install an extra component and check that it's present. That would probably be pretty easy. Or not Travis, sorry, Jenkins config. But we'll start with this and roll from there. Yeah, this is going to take a little while, so I'm going to drink some cold brew. Yeah. Okay. Right, still installing NumPy. All kinds of good. Cool. We'll let that run. Cool. I'm really excited. This seems to be working, and it makes me happy. It makes me very happy. Oh, cool, and it failed. Damn it. Oh. Huh. So it looks like the copy spec may have overridden the files command. Possibly. So let's go ahead and dig into how copy spec works, because I don't know. We're going to search for copy spec in this repository. Oh no, cool. So there is actually, well, Docker extension.groovy, copy spec. Oh, can I have multiple copy specs? No, I can have one copy spec. Well, wait. Okay, let me take a look at my thing. Oh, damn it! So close, yet so far. Well, okay. So when we call that, well, okay. So this apparently overrides this. So we're going to want to change how our copy spec works, and that's cool. I don't know. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Into, let's see if this will let us do it this way. And so essentially what I'm saying is, yo dog, if we have Python requirements, our copy spec should copy the Python requirements and the build file into these two files respectively. Okay, and if we don't, we'll just copy the build directory into the build directory, and that'll be super fun. Okay, cool. Let's run it one more time. Now, and by one more time, what I probably mean is 20. Could not find method into. Okay, so not super happy about into here. Okay, into. Okay, copy spec from dir into my dir. So into only takes one parameter. So that's rough. Gradle copy spec into. I don't. Let's go. Let's go take a look. Is there? Can we? Into destination path. Interesting. That this is probably a bad idea. So I could do it with the rename transformer. Then we could end up, well, actually, if it's a fully qualified path, the rename transformer wouldn't really affect anything besides it. String to string, renamer, even if it wasn't. Yeah, actually we could do it with this transformer. It's a little weird. But that might actually work out okay. Adds the given specs as a child of this spec. Okay, so that's the other approach. Let's do that. That seems like less work. So what we would do here, we're going to go back up. I'm going to say files / build, and then we're going to go copy spec dot with copy spec. Does that make sense? Or no, we would need to build a new copy spec, but that's fine. Okay. Or do nothing. Okay, copy spec with copy spec from into. Yes. Okay. How do I make a new copy spec? Is there like a generic constructor? Now, how did we make the copy spec in here? Copy spec. So we get to play a game called Holden Doesn't Know the Language She's Working in today. But that's fun. I'm confused why this ran. Okay. Well, looks like it might have run. You know what I'm going to do, actually? Go ahead. For now, let's put these two copy statements up at the top, because then they can both fail, a lot faster. Okay, cool. We did both of the copies. That looks like both of the copies succeeded, and so that's nice and happy. And I now know more about copy specs, so that's exciting. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Optimistic, perhaps incorrectly so, but this is pretty close to working. Pretty close to working. So close to working. So close to working. And by that I mean probably close to failing, but in a new and exciting way, which we can then fix. But while we're waiting for this to fail, the follow-up question, which has been undecided, is what we want to do when the user does not specify a Python requirements. We could copy a sort of blank file over, which would be a valid requirements file. Or we could try and do a conditional. And I have no idea how to do conditionals inside of Docker files. What we found out so far was not looking like it super suited our need, but we can continue that exploration while we wait for this Docker file to build. Docker file conditional. Oh, that's actually exactly what I want. This isn't supported. So don't do that. Oh, that's kind of an interesting hack. I'm not sure that people would be super happy about this hack. But, I mean, it's probably about as good as generating. Oh, you should put the copy CMD under run apt-get update because Docker can't reuse the cache. Oh, cool. Thanks for the heads up. I did not realize that. Let's go ahead and do that then. Thanks. Thank you. Let's go ahead and move these down here. And fudge. Okay. Can I give it an empty, or do I have to? Let's see here. So ls myrec.txt. No. As it works for the last character. Oh, except actually, we don't need the argument, do we? Because we're always copying it to the same target. Yeah. Okay. Actually, this simplifies my life a little bit, I think. User Python requirements.txt. Okay. Oh, cool. It failed. Yeah. / user requirement. User Python. And take out that to do. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, fuck. The copy spec. Wait, what happens if I go pip install -r dne star? No file or directory dne star. Okay. Because I think, well, Because copy can take a directory, and the copy spec could totally be a directory. No, but it should also be able to take files. Although into might not take files. Let's look at into. Into specifies the destination directory for the copy. Damn it. So close. Well, okay. So this is what we could do. Into user Python requirements dot rename dot star with requirements.txt. So now we know the name of the file. And this is getting a little ugly though. And then this is going to be user Python / requirements.txt. Does that make sense? Really though, we don't actually need the into then, because we're just going to do the rename. So actually we can go ahead, swap this around. Oh yeah. So actually, wait, yeah, we can make this user Python requirements.txt again. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, that should be right. I think. Fuck, who knows? Let's run it. Oh, no, that's okay. Okay. And then so we'll switch the run command to do the install only if user Python requirements.txt is present afterwards. And that'll be cool. And I am so hungry. Okay, did it do its? It did its 2 copies. Probably. I'm gonna go grab a snack while this is running, because if I just keep drinking coffee, I'm not gonna feel super great. But I'll leave the screen up and running, and I'll just be back in a second. Boo will be my placeholder. She is. Yeah, you can just barely see her. There she is. Yeah. Okay, cool. So Boo will look after y'all for a second while this is running. I'm gonna go grab a quick snack while this build runs. Oof. This is exciting. It's still running. Okay. This means that it might succeed. I'm gonna eat my apple. Sorry. I'm gonna have to run back out in like a minute, and then I'll run back in again. My wife is home, and she's suffering from a bit of a sore throat today, so I'm also making her some tea. So this is a very multitasking day. Boo's gonna come back down here and just hang out, and yeah, cool. I'm gonna eat this apple. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. These warnings are not great, but they're not part of my changes. But they're definitely a thing to come back to. But for TFMA, we end up installing a new version anyway, so it doesn't super matter. So that's cool, I guess. How's it going? Yeah, it's building Apache Beam. Oh, cool. So yeah, it's installing the Beam things, so that definitely got copied correctly. Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm super hungry today. Yeah. Installing more dependencies. That's cool. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Fuck yeah. Okay, and it's installing Jupyter, which is the package that we specified. So it looks like it probably works on the path where the user has specified a package. And the thing that we now need to do is make sure that it works in the path where the user hasn't. So I'm going to take this out and run it again. And it should fail. Or actually, whatever. Let's just fix it first, because it takes like a while to run. I'm going to look up bash commands because I never remember them at all. Bash check if file exists. All right. That's no. Yeah. So we're gonna go into here. If dash f. Okay. I think this will work. I'm not super sure. Let's run it and see if it works. No. Cool. Oh, no build arguments. Okay, cool. let's go to our good friend here, and our alternative. Actually, yeah, so instead of this, I think what we'll do is, if this is specified, call this, otherwise just do nothing. Are there like regular if statements in Gradle? That would maybe be less ugly than the ternary operator everywhere. Let's actually take a look at job build.gradle. Grep if does it Gradle if build scripts. Okay, if oh yeah, okay, this is simpler. So we'll do if and then we can just do this, and there we go. Why? I don't need that task. Okay. Build failed. Not happy. Okay, copy does not like missing. So much for that plan. Let me go look in there. What's the difference between copy versus add in Docker? I should really know this. Copy, add, Docker. It sounds like we actually might just need copy here, too. I'm not super sure, though. Maybe. Wait, no, this is... I don't know. Whatever. Let's deal with this first. I'm trying to figure out a way to do it so that we don't end up creating an empty Python requirements file when it's not present. Could move this here. But this path doesn't make a lot of sense. Opt Apache Beam tars is like not quite what I want, I don't think. I could do this as a slash, but then I need something else that needs to go there. So that's not great either. Oh, yeah, okay. This is tar file. Sure. Oh, hey, look, here's an example. Oh, actually, yeah, we don't. This does, yeah, this actually kind of makes sense if we copied this into /temp. Oh, wait, no, let's double check. Results in fewer cache invalidations for the run step than if you, oh, yeah. That's actually a good point. Well, this should go under /temp. Because that can go away automatically for us. We don't actually need this. But the copy one is still our problem. Docker copy if exists. Come on. Well, yeah, I don't want to copy a junk file. That's also a little bit not pretty, I guess. That's not quite what I want. Okay. Oh, damn. Even if no files in foo. Yeah. Okay. I guess, it looks like it's probably just going to be easier to always just copy the user requirements over, and we'll just deal with that. User requirements.txt. No, it's going to be rough. Oh, actually. Damn it. No. I wish this worked. So we'd have to give this a thing which always exists and then put it in a directory /tmp. I mean, copying an extra file, even if it's always empty, into /tmp isn't the end of the world, because it is going to get deleted automatically. But the cache invalidation is going to be sad. Well, create file. It does not exist. Cool. This isn't groovy, but it's like probably just okay, assert file. Okay, well, Yeah, okay. Let's just always copy user python requirements.txt into /tmp. If this is present, we write this copy spec. Otherwise, okay, and then regardless, we specify this. This isn't actually used anymore, though, is it? No, it's not. So we don't need this part. So else, make a new file. I think, yeah. New. Okay. File. Empty rec equals new file. User underscore python underscore requirements.txt. All right. So it says, yeah, no such file or directory. User underscore python requirements.txt. So it's not going to the right place. So I'd still need to make. It's not perfect, but. And then instead of a string, we'll give it empty underscore rec. Oh, shit. Okay. I want the original one to still stay. And we also probably want to comment here. If the user has specified additional Python requirements, copy them, otherwise make an empty file. If project has property Python requirements. Okay, yeah, new file. I want to. Working with files, Gradle user manual. I don't want to copy. Creating Uber fat jars, making directories, renaming a file on copy, deleting. do last. Yeah. Empty underscore rec dot text equals Damn it. Working in programming languages you don't know is not the most fun in the world. Especially when I don't particularly. Here's another solution. What does Gradle's do last mean? Gradle do last. Do last. It's not quite what I want. Copy Docker file dependencies into build target. Oh, I keep having to read. Yeah, PowerShell, it hurts. Yeah. When you don't work in a thing every day, it gets a little difficult to remember. And this is a thing that I have done, I think, the first time. So that's not quite what I want. Okay, Gradle. Write empty file. No, that's an empty file collection. Gradle copy. Okay, file operations beyond the basics. So that's a copy task into build target with an exclude, an explicit include. We could have multiple froms. Let's find empty. Nope. This is empty file. Okay, empty underscore rec. Like, if I don't know if this is just Groovy code that's running here. If that is, that would be nice. And then that would just work, maybe, I think, I hope. Just running the apt-get. We'll see when it gets to the copy stage. No. No bueno. This is the question, though. Let's try passing it this. Maybe the problem is that this is supposed to extend and it's not. Maybe, I don't know. No, this is working. So it's just this path, which is not happy. It's, Yeah, so we create a new file. That should be fine. Why is this not creating the file or the... I mean, this is kind of a hack, but well, I could just like manually touch that file and create it. It's making me frustrated. User Python requirements, create new file, empty rec. From maybe this part is the sad part. I don't know. Okay, let's Groovy create empty temp file. How do I create a... Oh. Well, yeah, okay. File dot create temp file. Okay, let's try this. Whatever. Empty underscore rec dot absolute path. Empty underscore rec dot write. Actually, okay. ABC pip install -r abc. Cool. Oh, damn it. Echo $? Fuck. So creating an empty requirements file isn't gonna... pip accept empty requirements file. Oh, yeah, okay. Echo $question mark. It gives us back 0, so that's still actually going to be successful. Let's run this one more time. Oh, no, this one should succeed. I want to do the one which has been failing. Nope, damn it. Okay, whatever. Let's just get rid of this part. One more time. Oh shit, I forgot to finish making the tea. Okay, I'll be right back. Do you want the organic growth stuff or the with honey, I assume? I don't know. I'll come back and check. Thumbs up for honey? Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that super brief interlude. I just had to make tea for my wife really quickly. It looks like it's worked. This is awesome. Okay, we'll wait for it to finish. And if this one finishes, that's cool. Then we'll run it again with the requirements file again, and then we'll make the work in progress PR. And we can see what people have to say about it. In retrospect, I forgot to eat breakfast today. Or lunch. So I'm eating an apple. Probably gonna make some soup after this. I'm really excited that this might work. Wait for this to finish. Wait for this to finish. And then I will be so happy if this works. So happy. So fucking happy. Cool. Sorry that the build time on these is so long. I know that it's maybe not the most exciting thing to hang around while I sit and wait for a build to maybe succeed or not. I don't know. It seems good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's installing Apache Beam. That's awesome. So this is going to be one work in progress approach. Fuck. Oh, we don't. Damn it. Okay. We don't need any of this anymore because now it's always installed all the way. So that's cool. Let's run it again. Yeah, I got a text message from a friend saying that I should be eating more than an apple. Thanks for their, yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of a failure. But that's okay. Life is amazing. And as soon as this works, I'm going to make myself probably soup from a tin. Because Carolyn's sick today. Or maybe not sick, but not feeling well. So I just kind of want to be in the house just in case. Yeah, so I think if this works, we'll try it with the requirements.txt, make a work in progress PR, make another work in progress PR for a shell script to just add a requirements.txt onto the base image really quickly, and then we can figure out which of these approaches people are interested in. I am excited and optimistic that I will get to eat food shortly. Yes, the low bars to success, or not low bars, but the yeah, cool. Magic software runs slowly because it is slow. Cool. Still installing NumPy. Oh yeah. Still installing NumPy. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Almost success. It's running kind of slow. Thank you, friend. Okay. But it's doing what we would expect. I just want it to run all of the way through because last time I thought it was going to be a success. It was not. It was close, but it's just not quite there. Okay. Oh, how's it going? Okay. Cool. It's close. Okay. Close. So close, yet so far. Really just want this to succeed. Really optimistic that this is going to work, and then then I can move on. And then no, okay, not quite. Oh, it's installing a bunch of dependencies. Okay, this is going to take a little bit. I can sit back and enjoy some coffee. Yes! Yes! Okay, success. Thank God. Okay, let's run it with my rec.txt. See if this one works. If it does, we're going to do a git commit, git push set origin, make that PR, and we're going to have a party. It's going to be great. And then I'll go and check out and make a second branch with the same Jira, also work in progress PR, and that'll do its thing. And then I'll go make some soup, and my life will be pretty great. Yeah, cool. Looking solid. Should really put a cache for some of these things, I guess, or something. I don't know. Yeah. So there is a downside to having this all integrated, which is, right, if you want to change your dependencies, you have to change everything, and you don't have the image layer caching. But since installing these dependencies, there's a good chance they're going to change the versions of the other base things, as we've seen with installing even just Jupyter. There's some possible benefits here in terms of a smaller dist, but who knows which one is the right one. I certainly do not, so we'll just make 2 PRs and let people choose. Actually, I guess while that's running, you know, we could make a second, well, actually, yeah, okay. We'll start with this as a PR. And the other thing that we could do is have it, the Docker prepare. I don't know if the Gradle thing allows me to build multiple containers, the Gradle plugin. Because what we might want is another Docker dependency. Well, actually, yeah, while it's running, let's go ahead and go back and take a look at Gradle Docker. Okay. So can I make multiple? Probably not gonna. Yeah. Don't need a Docker compose file here yet, though. Yeah. Well. Yeah, whatever. Actually, I'm just going to do just this first one. If it works, that's good enough. And if we want to do the second approach, I can mention that there's another option in the pull request, and then we can decide from there. Okay. There it is. Close, I guess. Okay. What are we installing? Jupyter. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Whew. That was a long one. Let's read through this git diff quickly. Copy user-defined requirements.txt over. Okay, so we're actually I'm gonna go ahead, move this down to right here since we don't need that anymore. We'll, more specifically, like we still need these copies, but we don't need them to fail super fast, like we did while we were testing. Okay, let's go back to git diff. Yeah, okay, we should get rid of those extra new lines. And is it above? Yeah. Okay. Keep that to do, because that seems reasonable. Yeah, okay, let's go find the remove bit cache comment there. Yeah. Okay. How does this look? This copy spec is frustrating. But I guess, I mean, it works, and someone can tell me if there's a better way during the review process. So, git diff, git log, yeah, okay, git commit, oh wait, what branch am I on? Git branch, yeah, git commit -am, add initial support for user passing in requirements.txt in container build. Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to do get rebase head %5-i, and we're going to drop these two out of it because we don't need those anymore. Get diff and get push. Cool. And now I'm going to go ahead and make this as a work in progress PR. And then people can more or less tell me what they think of it. So Apache Beam. Boop. Work in progress. Beam. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I have an ICLI. Yep. We're going to go ahead and say X. I'm going to go ahead and say X. Here, I already have an ICLA signed regardless. And this is not a large change. So actually, let's just get rid of that. Attempts to make it easier for folks to add their own custom requirements for use with Python and the portable runners. Some alternative options exist that could also make it easier, e.g. adding a shell script which generates a Docker file based on the previous one, adding a new container based on the vanilla one as the starting point, or similar Gradle target, adding a Python or shell script, or not doing this at all. Yeah. Boop. Oh, ugh, this part's annoying. Because it's picked up these other two PRs because of how I did my rebase. Get checkout. Oh yeah, okay. Get rebase master. Get push. Oh no, fuck. No. Sorry. Shouldn't say fuck. Get diff. Get checkout master. Get pull. Okay. Get remote. Sorry. Because my state is a little off. We're going to rebase this on master. Clone or download. Apache-GitHub. Git pull Apache GitHub master. Cool. Git checkout dash. Oh. Wait, what? Git branch. Git checkout. This is the one, yeah. Git rebase master. Cool. Git push dash force. Cool. Yeah, I have a lot of terminal tabs. It's maybe not the best practice. I sometimes get lost and then accidentally end up live streaming my credentials. And I have to reset all of them. Super great. Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead. Refresh this page. Yeehaw, able to merge. yeah, wow. That took a long time for not a lot of code. And that shows you the difference. I have like very little idea what I'm doing when it comes to both Docker and Gradle, so progress is kind of slow for me. But this is a possibility. So let's create the pull request, and that's cool. Oh, that's weird. It auto-assigned reviewers. I thought we disabled code owners in the Beam repo. Why would we have post commits on the map? Okay, whatever. So that is it for me today. I guess we can go back to the like big talking window. So thank you all for joining me. Let me change the little thing a little bit. Sorry it took so long to get through this task, but you get to see the wonders of me working with two different systems, which I don't know yet, which is the Gradle build, and also I don't do a lot of Docker stuff, so that was kind of slow. So thank you so much for your help, friends. It would have taken even longer if you had not chipped in with your help on the live stream comments. So yeah, that's it for me. I hope you all have a lovely weekend ahead of you. Tomorrow at, I'm not sure, I'll check YouTube. Tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. I am going to do a brief Apache Spark live code review. Also gonna check in. Oh yay! Thank you for the bits. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna do an Apache Spark code review, and I hope you all will join me for that. I don't remember exactly what it is that I was planning to review, but I got a few new people to sign off on me reviewing their pull requests live, so it'll be fun, and you'll get to see something a little bit different. So thank you all for joining me. Have a lovely rest of your week, and